Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Here's Stafford now on second down.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Keon Clausen.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. They'll try to run for it with Henry. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Don't worry. You change it.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Desperados use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked out officially at the 21. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Up the middle, it's Williams.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Now Stafford.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And you figure this should be a healthy, arrested, a focused unit, and they're working on a good winning streak. They had the week off last week. This is really a team charge that should be in top 4.
I would agree absolutely with that. What coaches worry about, what organizations worry about, though, is overconfidence. They've been playing so well, and now they've got that extra time off. And we've seen teams come back off the open week and come out flat. So what a lot of good coaches do is they kind of game plan for that with their teams. On defense, they may blitz more in the beginning to get them going. On offense, they may go more up-tempo. Anything to get them out of that lethargy right at the beginning.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2.
Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated.
And now a fumble. The ball's out.
Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
Stafford to his #1 guy, Kupp, for a Los Angeles first.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 10.
Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right.
On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Odafe Oweh.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
Byron Young there on the stop.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Henry up the middle. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
2nd and 9.
Here's Jackson. Now he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Rams are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here comes the Rams punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick.
Here's Hardman to return. Found good room to run there. Returns at 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own 45-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
From the gun, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And quickly, they get to the line.
17 yards. It's now 3rd down.
Hey, middle. No, we changed it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman.
A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now it's Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Jackson on 1st down. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
That is caught. Rashad Bateman.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
partner, you know when we call a game, we talk about Lamar Jackson and his speed and his elusiveness and the ability to get him on the ground and how tough that is for a defense. But how about his development as a thrower, as a professional?
Change it. 13. You.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
First down 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Second and 10.
No, we change it.
Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
No gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before it gets into enemy territory. In motion goes the tight end. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
Throwing is Jackson. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
He'll hand this to Williams to start things out.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues.
Justin Madubuike firing across the line there and planning him for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15.
To the right side and complete to Atwell.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Throw left side, complete to Cup.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
It's complete to Williams.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Complete to Kyron Williams. It's a gain of 32. First down, Rams.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They go back to the ground with Williams. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They run it again with Williams. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on 1st down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball here. In this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they get rewarded.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Roquan Smith.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel...
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games, and I notice you cradling the football. You got it tucked
as we speak.
with the points of pressure here, and that didn't occur on that play, did it?
Now, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. And they're going to speed things up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Now inside the 25. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. They'll try and run it in with Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles, but they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
On first down, Stafford here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stafford. Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Stafford to Higbee there. Rams first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. And the offense moving quickly to the line. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. A big play there for L.A. And even and 40 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Rams. Cooper Kupp with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Rams are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you never
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. That's caught left side by Hardman. And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Henry. Touchdown. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Rams 6. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it.
There he goes left side. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Hey, 5-0!
Stafford on first down. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.